All righty. We'll wait till somebody come on. Talk a little bit about trees tonight and production. See how everybody's doing. How y'all doing out there? Hopefully pretty good. I see two people are on. How you doing? The Orlando Gardner coming at you tonight. How's everybody? All right. Joseph. All right. Doing good. That's well. That's good. That's good. That's good. Uh, how your trees doing? You a gardener? Are you a gardener? Well, I just wanted to come on tonight and see if there were any gardeners up and want to talk a little bit about the trees and see how everything is going. It seems like there are quite a bit of excitement in the fruit growing world, and we really excited about this season. Had a lot of ups and downs. Still, a few of the garden friends I know, they still are having a few issues here and there. Uh, Black spot, but the fruit trees in Orlando are doing pretty good. The mold tried to come up a little bit, but we were able to deal with that. I know a lot of people use the sulfur and they use the copper and different things like that, and that's fine. That's all good and dandy. But I found that dealing with that gray mold is spraying the trees down is the very, very best method for me. But you have to stay on it. You have to constantly stay on watering your trees. If you don't, there's going to be a problem. That gray mold will take over quick. But it does not, as Chris said from Truly Tropical, it does not like humid, wet situations. It doesn't like the trees to be wet. All my plants and trees doing well right now. I'm in Okeechobee. Oh yeah, you down in a good spot. I mean, a real good spot. That's good. That's good. I'm glad your trees are doing well. Hopefully, this season will be really good. Actually, I'll be coming down that way this year. I'm gonna make probably about 2 trips down there. I'm coming down to see a subscriber down there in Homestead that has that. What was that? Was it Big Red? I forget the name of that fruit. It was a mango variety that he shipped up here to me, and it was just South Florida, down there with this gentleman. What was it? Big Red. Uh, uh, let's see here. I'm gonna go back in my old Instagram and check it out. But it's a really, really good mango, and he had promised to graft me a tree like I got in the room. Listen, I'm treed out. You know, there's a couple of varieties I like to have, but only because they're special varieties. I only want one. I'm gonna keep it in the pot, keep it nice and secured, and I don't. My yard is completely maxed out. As a matter of fact, my friend, she just contacted me, and I just from Riverview, I'm always talking about. I just texted her, told her I'm out of room. I don't have room, but I will continue to produce and put mango trees in pots. Um, I think the biggest thing with growing mango trees in pots is being consistent on watering them. You know, listen, when you're gonna keep them in a pot, whether it's a 3 gallon pot, whether it's a 5 gallon pot, a 15, whatever size pot it is, listen, you're gonna have to put some work in. You gotta water 'em. You gotta get out there and water them. Listen, and the rainwater is not enough. You're gonna have to get out there and water your trees. Even if you have a consistent 2 days of rain, by day 4, you got to get out there. I find that as I travel and visit properties, and I don't film every time I go to properties. I've been at properties over the last couple of weeks, and sometimes I film and sometimes I don't. But I find that a consistent problem with a lot of the properties and the backyards that I go to, and people trying to do it in pots, is people don't water them. I mean, they'll get out there and water them once a week, and you can't do that with a mango tree in a pot. Mango trees like sun and they like water. It's not like an avocado tree where it'll drown up real quick. Not the case. A mango tree, I've lost over the last 7 years or so, I've lost maybe, um, let's see, I've lost maybe 2 trees because of root rot, maybe 2. And that's out of hundreds, having hundreds of trees. So, um, growing mango trees is big, but growing mango trees and fruit trees in the pot is even bigger. That is huge now because everybody don't have an acre or 2 or 3 or 4 or 10. Everybody don't have that, but you do have a balcony and you do have a backyard, and so it's big. But dealing with a mango tree or a fruit tree in a pot is like dealing with a baby. You got to take care of it. It's not going to take care of itself. It's not going to be able to water itself. You have to water, and not only that, but let me share this with you all. Um, the the tree needs nutrients, and if you don't, a couple of times a year, give it the nutrients that it needs, the tree is not going to be productive. It's not going to listen. When people come to my property, they say, "Wow, your trees are looking so good. They're so green. They're so happy." You know, you have to feed them. You have to feed them. And as I've told y'all before, the fish emulsions is fantastic. You know, you might have to just go to a place and get the kind in the bottle, but y'all know what I do. I'm a fisherman, so my neighbors get fruit, so they don't mind a little something every now and again. I mean, it's not bad. I don't. It's not like you come to my house and you can smell it down the street or something like that. That's not the case. The I barrel it up. I take the fish parts. I barrel it up in water. 5 gallon bucket. Put something over it and let it ferment, do its thing, and then I come scoop a little bit of it out and put it in the pots, and I keep fresh leaves every year. I put compost in there. I put leaves and wood chips regularly. I mean, seriously, because again, the trees they cannot do it on their own. So, just consider that and keep that in mind. And like I say, I go places and I see people trees looking thin, like olive oil from Popeye the Sailor Man. I see them looking finger thin and looking poor and droopy and sad, and the leaves all these crazy colors. And I'm like, uh, okay, yeah, You need to water these plants, and especially if you don't have a container on the bottom to really catch the water and hold them. Whenever I can get those containers, flea markets, um, not much yard sales. I don't go to them anymore. But flea markets, and as I showed y'all, those seafood pans, those party pans that are at Academy Sports. I know without Academy Sports, y'all need to listen to this. Y'all need to give me free pans because I know sales of those pans have gone up. Listen, that pan is huge and it will hold up to a 15-gallon pot. And let me tell you something, in the summertime, when you can't get out there all the time, or when as soon as you water it, the water's gone, having those sources out there is critical. I go and they'll last you about a year and a half. You pay a couple of bucks for a seafood pan. Again, go to Academy Sports, go to the section that has the barbecue grills, and look right over there next to the charcoal, and you're going to see these seafood pans, and they're so big, maybe a foot and a half in diameter, and I mean it's a good size. It'll hold your 1 gallon, your 2 gallon, all the way up to your 15 gallon. You can sit that pot in there, you can water it, and it'll have an inch of water. You fill it. See, this is what I do. Okay, this is what I do. I put my water hose to the pot, fill the pot up to the degree it starts to spill over. And then once it starts to spill over, I just fill the inch of the food tray, and so that I can make sure that even when the water goes down, it's still going to have enough for a couple of days. And also, auto parts stores, those oil pans, the pans the black pans that I guess they're about 14 inches across, I guess, a foot to 14 inches across. And you can get those oil pans, and they will hold a 7-gallon, a 3, 5, 7, 3, and 5-gallon. And you can buy those a little or nothing at the auto parts stores. And also, is it Dollar Tree or Dollar General? It's Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree also have them. I think they're a couple of bucks there. I see 9 people are on. How y'all doing? Say something to me. How are y'all? How you doing tonight? The Landlord Gardener coming at you. Yeah, y'all say something. Mr. Robinson already said something to me. Said a couple of things down there from Okeechobee. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Y'all talk to me tonight. But the oil pans work well. You can go buy a stack of those. When I go in there, I don't buy 1 or 2. I just grab a stack of them. I buy, 10 or 15 at a time. Let's see. Naples. All right. That's a beautiful place over there. All right. From Naples, Florida. All right. I'll be over there sometime here coming up soon. That is a beautiful place. Beautiful and good place for I know that name there. The Escarments. Man, I don't know where y'all are, but wherever y'all are, that's a beautiful place. El Dorado, we saw some pictures. I saw the pictures of those catfish. That video you sent my inbox. That was good. Yeah. All right. Yes, from Naples. Thumbs up. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody else. Somebody talk to me. But let me tell you another little secret, a garden secret overall. Not just mangoes, but anything. Okay, Hutchinson Island. And I don't have my glasses. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's beautiful. Anything, y'all, anything will grow well with what I'm about to tell y'all about. This is not a secret anymore. But this mushroom compost, Let me tell you something. You remember, I don't know if y'all remember, but let's see. I have two cockshaw trees and both of them are shedding their leaves. Is that normal? No, not for right now. Not for this time. Tell you what you do. Find me on Facebook and send me a picture. Look like we have a lack of some type of nutrients. You might want to get a spoonful of Epsom salt, a spoonful, and spread it out about probably about 4 inches away, about 5 inches away from the trunk. It shouldn't be shedding leaves right now. It shouldn't be. But mushroom compost. It's amazing, y'all. I listen, I don't care what you are growing. Everything loves mushroom compost. One day I'm gonna get a video made. I have pictures of when I first started gardening. And for those that are friends of mine on my Facebook channel, absolutely no problem. Um, I put these old pictures up. When I first started, I did not start in with the mangoes and fruit trees. I didn't. I started in a traditional manner. I started with the greens, the peppers, the lettuces, the cabbages, all that stuff like that. Broccoli. I had blueberries. I had blue strawberries. It was beautiful too. And I didn't do any filming. I wish y'all could have saw it. It was all right. Y'all, my buddies on that I'm always talking about down there in Riverview. She is on, and that's my buddy. Yeah, y'all look in the comments. All 9 of y'all will see L.A.I. Hunt. Y'all say hello to her. A lot of this is because of her. She really helped me and my family out in a big way. Y'all say hello to her. Y'all will see it in the comments. But I used to listen. I had rows of blueberry plants, trees, shrubs, and I had rows and rows and rows of strawberry. And I didn't do any filming. None. I did no filming at that time. Uh, that's not something that I was trying to do. I got into filming a little bit later on once I finally got into these fruit trees and stuff like that. But back again, if you want your garden to flip and turn into something magical, mushroom compost, it will do it. Um, it is I don't know what's in this stuff. Besides, you every now and again you get some ground up yes, yes. You get some mushrooms popping up, but that stuff is phenomenal. I got some pictures that I put on Facebook of the mushroom compost results. I had cabbages. I had cabbages like this. I need to pull these pictures up. You know what? Let me try to pull these pictures up. Let me do that. I want to show y'all a couple of these pictures. I want to show y'all a couple of these pictures that I have had, and I'm going to put it on the video. I'm going to put it on the video for y'all. I want y'all to see what I used to do, and I want y'all to see the product of having mushroom compost. Mushroom compost will turn your garden into a super garden. I promise you. Listen to me. I promise you, you'll be the envy of your neighborhood. You will be the envy of your garden community. I'm going to show y'all some pictures if they'll come up by the grace of God. I'm going to show you some pictures of how mushroom compost will do you. And I'm going to get these pictures put on a video and put it on here because the garden looked too good. Listen, I had cabbages, I had collard greens. Lord, this Orlando Gardeners Facebook, it's got so many pictures now. Maybe I should have clicked the pictures that I I have put on here because they're so okay. Here we go. All right, that's one of them here. Okay, Y'all look at this. Can you see it? Let me know if y'all can see it there. Yeah, let's see. Can y'all see it? Let's see. Okay, you can see it. Okay, good. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but my mango buddy said, "Hello, gang. Hopefully, we can have a mango feast one of these days." So we got to do that, y'all. We got to put that together. My dwarf banana. Okay, thumbs up to that. Banana's about 2 years old, and I am pots, but they have not bad. If you do, you have uh do I have to put, you don't have to put them in the ground, but let me tell you a secret about bananas. They love to eat. Listen, bananas are greedy. Just like let me tell you this, just like you got to give lychees water. Oh, it's a lot of people starting to come on now. You have you I mean, they will, but you listen, they are greedy. They do better in the ground. They absolutely do better in the ground. But if you don't, you got to know you got to feed them. They are greedy. Bananas are so incredibly greedy. But you're gonna get the very best out of them if you put them in the ground. I know a lot of people are scared to put them in the ground because they tend to take over area, but uh, you're gonna get the best quality in the ground. But you got, man, I'm trying to find these other video pictures. But you gotta water them and you gotta feed them. When I tell you that bananas are greedy, I mean they are greedy. They want to eat. Some people don't realize how much water a lychee tree needs. Listen, you ain't getting no fruit if you don't water. And I mean, like, drown them water. You got to, and it's the same thing with bananas. You as far as feeding them, you must feed them. You must feed them. And I'm trying to find these pictures. I did find this picture. Y'all remember this? When Truly Tropical came up? Yeah, she came up to Orlando and did that video. But I want y'all to that ain't where I want y'all to see these cabbages. And I had broccolis and cabbages the size of New York. It was amazing. It was a beautiful part of my growing growth and all that stuff like that. Maybe I get to this page has so many. Let's see. I can lighten it a bit. Okay, I do that. Okay, let me lighten it. Yeah, it's very okay. All right, I just darkened it up. Okay, I'm looking now. I y'all got to see these plants that I had a long time ago. But if you ever, even my friend that's on here now, Miss Hunt, look, she even came over. She drove all the way from Riverview to the mushroom plant itself. Now you can have people bring it to your property. They'll bring like a yard or two to your property. You can pay for that. But she even came all the way from where she was and went to the mushroom plant. And let me tell you something. All right, blessings to you, AG Born. All right. Yeah, I I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't say it often, but it help out. Yeah, like when y'all watch. Listen, the channels that I watch, I like them soon as I click play. I click play and click like. What that does, that push the videos into, they call it the algorithm, and so here we go. Here go the seafood tray. That's the seafood tray right there. Maybe I need to darken it up a little bit more. But that's a seafood tray you can use for holding your the water in the summertime and such. But if you can get that mushroom compost, you know what? I think I'm gonna just wait, y'all. It's so many. I really wanted y'all to see these pictures, but oh, I found them. Somebody prayed. Somebody prayed. Do I ship plants? Nah, I don't. I'm so bad about shipping anything, honestly. I mean, when I say I'm bad about it, I'm bad. People be wanting me to ship stuff. But here we go, y'all. Y'all get ready. Oh, Corey. Hey, man. All the way from Washington State. I'm man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate it. I hope you come back another mango season. It ain't got to be this season, but whenever you want to, you come on back. We'll sit down and have a good old mango time. My mango buddy, Miss Hunt, just spoke to everybody and said we need to have a mango feast. Everybody, all right. Yeah. Actually, my wife want to come up north. Actually, Corey, we actually thought about coming there for our anniversary, but we'll talk about that another time. Here we go, y'all. I want to know, can y'all see that? Tell me yes. Is it clear? These are some of the fruit, some of the veggies that I grew before I start doing videos. Yep. Okay, you can see them. All right. Look at these. That is what. Oh, okay. All right. My buddy's saying, Miss Hunt saying yes. Okay. That is what mushroom compost would do to your yard. And it don't matter. Mango tree, yucca. Okay. This is an 8-inch broccoli head. Y'all see that? It's 8 inches across, and it's not a super hybrid or something like that. It's nothing like that. What this comes from having mushroom compost on your property. And the thing of it is too, like a lot of us got hit by cold. I know my yard don't look like, but it did. It got hit by cold. Let me tell you something. Having mushroom compost already on your property, when them trees get ready to come back, they will jump. Because that stuff, y'all remember Popeye the Sailor Man? When he would eat that spinach, after he eat that spinach, his arms get big and he's able to beat up whoever that was and save the lady. That's what mushroom compost does. Look at this, y'all. Look. Whether you get mushroom compost from, Lopez says, if you go on OfferUp, or if you go on Craigslist, type in garden soil and stroll through the garden store column. That people, they deliver. It's according to how far you out. Now they'll come to you. If you pay, they'll bring it to you. But you can do that. And then a Facebook Marketplace is an excellent place to get mushroom compost. I'm going to show y'all this. Look at this next picture. Look at the size of these cabbages. Now, they're not finished. They're not done. They aren't fully developed. But that's my wife next to some cabbages. And my buddy from Riverview, she's already seen these pictures. This made her come and get a whole load of them. Now, if you have a truck, a flatbed, I'm not a flatbed because it'll fall off. But if you have a pickup truck, you can go directly to the mushroom compost out there in Apopka, Florida, pay the $25 to $50, and they will load your truck up with a whole herd of it. Look at how deep green. Look at this kale. That's kale that I had. These pictures I'm going to get to be put in a collab and put on a video so that it can be on my YouTube channel. I actually sent these to a friend that was doing that for me as well. But some other stuff was added to the video that I didn't want, so I never ever posted it. But I'm gonna have these pictures. Look at the size of that cabbage, y'all. Y'all see that? You tell me that ain't huge. That thing was huge. It was amazing. Let's see, what's the name of the business in the Apopka? Just type up Google mushroom plant in the Apopka. And if it doesn't come up with that, it should, because it's like a Walmart super center, and that's all they have. They grow mushrooms. They grow mushrooms to provide for Publix, Piggly Wiggly, Walmart, all these places like that. They supply the mushroom. And once the soil has been cycled through, they get rid of it. Once they've used it once or twice or whatever it is, they get rid of it. And you can go there with your truck and they will load you up. Now you will pay between $25 and $50 for a truckload of it, which is nothing. That's like pennies. But if somebody bring it to your house, you probably pay about $150 to $200. But let me tell you something. Once that stuff get in your soil, listen, that's a collard green leaf. You know what that is? That's a 12-inch fish fillet knife. Now you tell me. Thank you, Alicia, for telling them to thumbs to like it. Thank you so much. I really forget to say that, and I watch videos all the time, and people always saying like. When y'all when y'all like the videos, it pushed me into the flow of things on YouTube. And y'all know I'm not computer savvy and all that stuff. So, but it pushes the video up and get them. Thank you, everybody like it. Everybody that's on here that liked it. We got 10 people on and we got 10 likes. That's awesome. Now y'all ready for the next picture? This is gonna blow your mind. Here we go. Let's see the hunt for truth. The hunt for truth. You think? Watch this. Boom. Boom. That's a cauliflower. That thing is almost the width of her waist. That is from mushroom compost, and it'll happen for your mango trees. Look at the size of this rutabaga. That's from mushroom compost. No, I ain't putting you to shame. We in this thing together. Hunt for truth. We in this thing together. Look, we share information, and look, somebody told me, listen, there was a guy at a place I was working. And he told me, he said, Kevin, I heard that you're getting into gardening. I said, yeah, man, I'm loving it. He said, do yourself a favor. Go out to Apopka and go to the mushroom compost place. And he said, you got to pick up, get you I think it was like $10 then, like $10 or $15. Get you a load of that mushroom compost and put it in your garden. Like a year later, I did it. Boom. Listen, I mean, just amazing. Just amazing. Y'all saw that. And when you put it around your lychee trees, your longan trees, your mushroom trees, it's already on my yard from a long time ago. That's why I don't have to keep doing it. It's already in there. It's there. I wouldn't turn down a load of it though. I would not. And actually, my buddy from Riverview, when she came up, she's such a blessing to me. Whew. God has put some good people in my life. Listen, she could have left Apopka, the mushroom place, got back on the highway and went back to Riverview. But she left Apopka, came all the way to Orlando before she went to Riverview to share some of the mushroom compost with me. I told her about it, and then see, you keep doing good for people, and people, it just it keep flowing, it keep going, keep going, keep going, and it's amazing. You know, it don't work well with everybody because everybody don't have a mind to be a part of something great. You know, what did it say? Yeah, that's it. Gordon Spears, y'all, yeah, everybody that's looking, look on there, Gordon Spears. Now, you know what? I'm gonna have a lot of people. I'm gonna have a lot of haters on. I'm gonna have a lot of haters on. So the marketplace and stuff because you know they go get it and they make money. But you know, somebody told me about it. You can either pay them $150, $200 delivered to your house. You just go on there, somebody with a pickup truck, they're gonna go pick it up for you. Well, let me tell you, let me let you know something. That stuff is heavy. It's heavy. So when you pull up, right? It's 14 of y'all on here. Hello, everybody. When you pull up, your truck is gonna be like this, right? And when you're leaving on your way home, your truck's gonna be like this. I promise you. Listen, I've driven all the way back to Orlando with my truck. The back of it looked like a lowrider, like one of those cars out in California that have the hydraulics. I mean, my truck is like way down in the back like this, and I'm just taking my time, just putting all the way. I got an older truck, so yeah, I don't mind giving away secrets. You know, we share truth. Hunt for truth is the truth. And you ain't gonna get nothing but truth from me. Oh wow, we got 18 people on here now. That's fun. But it is. Let me see. Let's see. Oh no, Robinson. No, no. Well, you see the proof is in the pudding, and y'all watch my videos. You watch it. You watch a video. If you watch that video that I talked with Chris about from True to Tropical, you'll also see that I mentioned that with her. I mentioned the fish compost. I mean the fish emulsions, the the compost regularly, wood chips and stuff. And I briefly mentioned, just briefly, I mentioned mushroom compost. But it's phenomenal. I mean, it's phenomenal. It will flip your yard around so quickly. I mean, anything. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be vegetables. It can be fruit. It can be tropicals. It can be subtropicals. It doesn't even matter. It's going to turn everything around, and your garden will be looking like the Garden of Eden. Yes, yes, but it's good, Mr. Robinson. Let's see. I came across a church that had a huge pile of wood chip and mulch that sitting growing all kind of fungus, mushrooms, and they were begging anyone to take it. Oh yeah, yep, yep, yep. I would grab it. I would go get me a couple of bins from Walmart and go there with a couple of them $10 bins from Walmart that's this tall and load them up and take them to the house and use that stuff. Let's see. It's the best fertilizer I've seen. See, Mathis here, and I forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong, but even Mathis on here said it's the best. It's the best mulch I've ever used. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Oh yes, Mango Man. I filled my trailer up and been using it since. Yeah, yeah. It will work for y'all. It'll help you out big time. It will definitely help you out. I hope everybody trees are doing okay. And if not, don't look, you got next year. Don't lose hope just because we had this cold front. Listen, the cold fronts are coming a little bit more often now. They used to be every 10, 15 years where we get in down in the 20s in Central Florida, but now they seem to be coming a little bit more regular now. You know, a lot of folk got hit really hard. My mango buddy down in Riverview got hit really hard, And but it's always next year, y'all. Always next year. You keep your chin up, boom. Keep your chin up and keep gardening. Don't quit. Don't quit. Gardening is therapy. Gardening is look, y'all. Look who on here, y'all. Dan Permaculture. Food Forest. Check that dude channel out. It's awesome. He and I ain't met yet, but we're gonna meet and we're gonna do some videos together. Everybody on here, all the subscribers that listen, Dan Permaculture, Food Forest, that brother there got some good stuff going on. Good to see you, man. Much love from Orlando. Yeah. All right. What's up, family? How y'all doing? All right. Peace. Peace. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey, Mango Man, do you root prune your trees and how often? Never. I'll shake them up a little bit when I'm going from one pot to another, but I don't do any clipping. I don't. I let them do their thing. I believe that. Listen, your yard is your yard, and your trees are your trees. Period. Your yard is your yard. I experiment still to this day. I got experiments going on outside now. I got a ton of them going on. And when I get the results, then I come on and make a video. Seedlings, graphs, this, that, and other. But I experiment on my yard. The books are fine. They're fine. But don't forget, the people that wrote those books, they had to experiment too. And they had to try different things because every yard, the soil type is different because of the leaves that's falling, different kind of trees producing different kind of mulch. The climate is different for all y'all that have traveled and been to my yard. My yard is like an intense little climate of its own. I have a highway in the back, and it runs, east and west. And as a matter of fact, it used to be called the East-West Expressway. It's now called a 408, and it blocks the north wind. So I got this humid little spot dip down where your yard is your yard. So you have to try and see what works in your yard. Using the textbook and what others do, that's fine. But you experiment yourself. And that's what I've done. But I don't, when I'm moving from one part to another, I just rake them a little bit, loosen them up a little bit, and boom. I don't. Only time I'll cut some roots is when the root that went out of a pot, and a lot of time y'all see I have things up under my pots, but I don't do any root pruning. No, I don't. No. Let's see. Also, what size is it big enough for mango trees to fruit in? I have I'm gonna do a video on that. But they'll fruit at any size. And it's according to the size and the type of mango, whether or not your 3-gallon or 5-gallon or 7-gallon will be able to hold that type of fruit. You can have a Harvest Moon mango tree that's in a 3-gallon pot. You can have that. It can produce a fruit, but a Harvest Moon is like this. So the tree is not going to be able to hold that big of a fruit. So what you're going to have to do is just, you strip the panicles off of it. Not break the panicles, but strip the panicles, because a lot of grafted trees, if you break the panicle off, boop, it produces another one. And then you got to go through the cycle again. You want to fool the tree into thinking that the panicle is still good and the fruit doing what it's going to do. Unless you're not doing organic, and then you hit it with some fertilizer, maybe some 10-10-10 or something like that causes it to start flushing and start producing leaves. But as small as a 3 and 5-gallon would try to produce. Listen, I have a 1-gallon. It's a Ceci Love. My 1-gallon Ceci Love push panicles. It push panicles trying to produce fruit, so it don't matter. But it's up to you whether or not you want to let that try to sit on there like that. Let's see here. I don't have any frost. I didn't have any frost near downtown Orlando. That's all right. That's good, Mr. Gordon or Mrs. Gordon. I can't tell, but that's good for you. But it tore a lot of our yards up. I mean, my yard it looks nice, but there's some stuff. Let me tell y'all something. Listen, my two favorite trees. The favorite two trees got burned up. I had others got burned up, but I mean they got burned up till you walk up to them, look at them like the scarecrow on the Wizard of Oz. You're like, man, what happened? And I know what happened because my ice cream, I had just planted it. I had just put it in the ground. So the roots it didn't die, but it looked like it's dead. It's not dead. It's starting to push out again. It's starting to get light, and it's above the grass, but it got hit bad. And a lot of my trees, and what I did, I just went around and trimmed them. I went around and trimmed them up and let the leaves come down, and then I just rake them up under the bottom so it can compost out. But I'm glad that you didn't. And Gordon Spear, you need to come by. Let me meet you. Let's see. That's right, Dan. We need to meet up. We got to meet up. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. It's good evening right now. Let's see. How thick do you mulch your potted mangoes? I throw it on there till it's level with the pot, and after a while it goes down. Now that's why you want to make sure that your potting soil is not predominantly sand. It has to be a mixture. Listen, I get this all the time. What kind of soil do you use? I use whatever I can get. But I always use native sand because mangoes do well in native sand in Florida. But this is the thing. If you use too much sand, then as it is the little bit of compost go down, it's gonna stop quicker because the sand ain't going nowhere unless it spill out the holes for drainage on the bottom of the pot. It's not gonna go nowhere. But the mulch over the years, it'll go down. It'll keep going down and keep going down, and then the soil will get richer, and it'll but the sand is not. So I'm doing 50%, 50% sand, 50%, good compost and all that stuff, or organic garden soil tops, whatever I can get my hands on, that's on sale. And then also, y'all seen videos where I've had truckloads of garden soil. I go and back my truck up and have them dump a good bit on that. But as far as the mulch, if this is the rim, that's where I fill it up to. Not here. I fill it up to there, and then after 3 months, it's already down here. That stuff is going on. Let's see. Yeah, we need to meet up, Dan, for sure. We need to meet up. Hello from Tampa. All right. My mind's limited and got hit. Oh wow. Here in South Carolina. Yeah, it can get rough. But a little up there in South Carolina, a little Epsom salt and water, it'll help you out big time. It'll definitely. Man, we got 26 people on here. How y'all doing? Y'all talk to me. Y'all say something to me. I've been on here almost an hour. I got a few more minutes before an hour get here. 49 minutes, and I think I'm gonna cut it loose. But I'm so glad to be on here with y'all. I was here and I had gone for a walk, and I was like, you know what? Let me talk to my people. Let me talk to my people. Let's see. Thanks for your video with Chris. A few weeks ago, I picked up 4 mango trees and a hog plum from him. Okay, all right. Wonderful. That is awesome. And you say you let's see, thanks for oh he's back on his feet. Okay. That's good. No problem. No problem. No problem. Hey, I'm gonna share my adventures. I want y'all to take note of what the channel is called, and I had to help clarify this with somebody one time. The channel is called Orlando Gardner, not Orlando Garden. Orlando Garden. That's why at any given time I could do a video in it. Is I'm sharing my life. A part of my life is the gardening. That's the nucleus of the videos, but it's the garden. That's why I put my kids on. That's part of my life. Sometimes I'm riding down the road and I see something. I travel a lot. And so I get a video and I fish. I went fishing here on the Econ River, and I was like, man, this will make great content because very few people have seen Florida like that. And let me tell y'all, running up on a 13-foot American alligator, and I'm not afraid of alligators. I've been a fisherman my whole life. I have fished around alligators. Listen, I've been in the water with alligators 2 feet away from me. I have in my life. One snuck up on me one time. Listen, alligators are not crocodiles, but that's another story. But that trip on that river, y'all go back and look at the Econ video. Coming up, that was the largest alligator I have ever seen in my life. And he just laid there. And it wasn't until we got like 20 feet away from him. And then he went on about his business. That was a good 900 pounds to 1,000 pounds. He was huge. But I'm sharing a part of my life. Like I'm sitting here now. I'm not out in the garden, but I'm over here talking. Greetings from Sarasota. Thank you so much, Fruit for Trees, my brother. Praises to the Most High. Y'all, Fruit for Trees is on here. And I'm pretty sure that all of y'all on here are subscribed to his channel. But if you aren't, like I said about Dan's permaculture food forest, on here is Fruit for Trees. Great brother, great content. Please subscribe. Every subscriber I got. You listen, you talking about some content. Oh my goodness. He is traveling and bringing content to us. I can sit and watch Fruit for Trees like I can watch Truly Tropical videos. I can watch them again and again and again. Dan's permaculture. Yeah. And all of us are gonna do a collab. We're gonna get together. Now, y'all look again. Fruit for Trees. I appreciate it, my brother. Praises to him. Let's see. Where do you get the best mango? Where do you get the best mango? What do you mean? You mean the cutting on the tree? I would say this. Softwood to softwood, hardwood to hardwood. Don't forget that. For years I failed. I did a lot of failing in grafting. My grafting is pretty good now, but for years it was, until I realized that you can't just put any kind of wood to any kind of wood. So if you have a young scion, it needs to go to a young part of the tree, and then your grafting percentage will go up. If you have a more mature scion, you need to put it to a more mature part of the tree. So, and one thing about me, I graft anything. I just will. I will graft. I know I have friends, might be on here, Andy, who has the Mark Anthony, developed the Mark Anthony mango tree. There's certain things he look for. You know, I just walk up and just clip it. But I have learned, and I do go from young to young and older to older. If you try to make it, ain't gonna, you're gonna have a dead scion. Yeah, you're gonna have thank you so much, Alicia, for telling people to like. Yeah, we got 19 likes on here. That is good. And let me tell y'all something. Let me help y'all with this too. Um, for Fruit for Trees and Dan's Permaculture Food Forest. Let me tell y'all something. Listen, like their videos, like them. Listen, anytime I'm watching Fruit for Trees, before I even watch the video, when I click on it, the permaculture, Chris Truly Tropical, it don't hurt y'all to just click like, just like it. And it'll push us into the face of other people because eventually we want to try. I didn't start off like this, but if I can make a few funds to help get some diapers for my children, I want to do it. And a shout out to Miss Van, who I used to get a lot of my trees from. um she actually wanted me to start doing a nursery, but I do have a nursery license, but I don't do that. This is just for me. But she had me thinking about revenue. And then Miss Hunt down there in Riverview, she pushed my mind to that too. So thumbs up. And actually, in the last three comments, you see Dan's Permaculture and you see Fruit for Trees. Those are the two channels right here that they look. I can watch them all day if I could. But just like it. Any of these videos, y'all just like them. Just like them before you even watch the videos. And like I tell some of my friends, look, just go and like it even if you don't watch the video. It'll help me out. Yeah. Let's see. Young to young, mature to mature. Got it. Thanks. Yeah, absolutely. And it increased my percentage. It did. And a shout out to South Florida. If you look at some of the older Truly Tropical videos with Chris, you'll see Sergio. Shout out to Sergio again. Normally when I come on live, which is maybe like twice a year, he'll jump on. Sergio, if you're on there, say something to the people. But he subscribed and drove all the way from South Florida to teach me how to graft. I'm forever grateful for that. I mean, listen, I'm forever grateful to that. He's taught me how to really put the scions on and to do what I need to do. And over time, I just got better and better and better. And I mean, my I'm not a graft expert. No, I'm still learning. There are other techniques that I'm venturing into now as well. But it's we got like 2 minutes, y'all, and then it'll be an hour. I want to keep it right there. But I have learned, and it works pretty good at times. Certain times of the year better than others. But I'm very, very hopeful for a good year in the mango community. As Fruit for Trees have been saying, as you do this for a long time, you start to realize a lot of the mistakes that you've made. And I've made a few mistakes in this garden walk, and you learn as you go. It's just like life. Every day is a new day. Behold, all things become new. You learn as you go, and you learn as you grow. And I got a lot of trees. I have too many trees. And so I'm going to do a lot of I'm going to have a lot of trees in pots because I only have like an acre-ish. I have and it's odd, very odd, and I'm maxed out. I mean, I am maxed out, and it's crazy because there's a couple of more varieties that I want. I'm going to get them, but they're going to be in pots. But something is going out in order for them to come in. If you're not at the top of the list, I have a couple of trees that I got just because I was there, and I'm like, oh, that'll be good for the collection. You gotta go. Yeah, you end up getting so much. Yes, every season is a learn and keep growing. Yes, well, I definitely appreciate y'all. Again, all praises to the Most High. Thank you for sharing this hour with me. I appreciate y'all coming on and sharing this time with me. Look, y'all, keep growing and keep going. Do not quit. Life is not that bad. You win some and you win some. Lando Gardner coming at you. Y'all have a good one. God bless. Good night.